From where it comes? Do you think we can learn all these things from the textbook? You can never learn all these things from the textbook. So, udyamena eva siddhyandi, by getting yourself inspired, that entrepreneurship quality should be built up within. Then go ahead. That is what is told. Then, whenever you are handling the management position in any company, I will tell you, whether it is government company or private company, you should have two qualifications. You should have two qualifications. Again told by Bhishmopadesha, Agratas Chaduro Veda, Prishtadas Sasaram Dhanu, Idam Brahmyam Idam Chatram, Shabadavi Sharadavi. If you can follow this stanza, I assure you that you will be successful in your life. There is no management advice beyond this. There is no management advice beyond this. Agradas Chaduro Veda. You are the personified symbolic representation of the knowledge of the subject that you are handling. You are the master in your subject. Suppose you are handling the personnel in your office. You know their name. You know their method of talking. You know their behavior. You know how they will get excited. You know how they will get irritated. So you know everything about the people that you know you have to handle. Then only you are becoming the personal manager. If you are a materials manager, you know the quality and the quantity and the price and the production and the transmit and the utilization of material. Everything should be in your fingertips. That is what we call material manager. And financial manager, you should know what is the income. You should know what is the outgoing. These are all not advice which is told in our books, but practically it is mentioned. Every bit of that. Agradas Chaduro Veda. You know every bit of what you are handling. Prishtada Sasaram Dhanu. Prepared for any type of severe action from your side. Wherever the power of knowledge is to be used, you use the power of knowledge. Wherever the muscle power is to be used, use the muscle power. Is it not management? Is it not American management? Wherever the power of knowledge is to be used, idam brahmyam, idam chatram, shabadavi, sharadavi. Meaning clear? Power of knowledge, shabadavi, sharadavi, power of arrow, muscle power. So, you can see that the last word of management, which is mentioned, like this, hundreds and thousands of wordings are available here. I have prepared one book, Bhartrhari's Upadesha Chataka, 100 advice given for managers, of which 56 advice are appropriate for 21st century. That book will be available after half an hour here. So you just go through that and compare your modern management book. See how in 56 lines ancient Indian could give you the message of the management. Something wonderful. And Shukra Nitisara, if you are doing that, all aspect connected with the worker is given. The traveling elements, I am giving a difference. TA, the DA, 2 days leave on the week, paid leave, casual leave, maternity leave, and all other things. Specifically, as it is done now, it is explained in the book written during 200 BC. Unfortunately, we Indians do not know about Shukra Nitisara, but others know it. I am not telling that from a bookish knowledge. I was in US, I was in Michigan University working as a visiting scientist. I was in University of Alberta, Canada. I have seen that they are looking for Indian knowledge. As an ordinary man, I was invited for Wednesday lecture. Wednesday lecture used to be, a position used to be given only for those who are nominated for Nobel Prize or those who got Nobel Prize, not others. Those who have got the worthiness of nominating as Nobel orator, Nobel laureate. So I was given, but I was told that you have got so many international awards in biochemistry, but nothing makes us excited. You talk only Indian heritage. If you can talk Indian heritage, you can give Wednesday lecture. None of the modern science you talk. I got shocked. Because University of Alberta telling me to talk about Indian heritage, where every bit of the research is done on modern science. But they wanted it. They gave maximum publicity. The Wednesday lecture is important mainly because 1 hour lecture you are giving, honorarium is $2,000. It's not a small amount. 1 hour lecture, $2,000. And if you are coming from abroad, your flight charge also they will meet. So that much respectful, prestigious. So they are looking for us. That greatness you can see in our management book. In fact, what is Indian approach to management? I give you few quotations. Without Sanskrit, if I tell Indian approach to management, it will be just like a copra without oil. You know? Is that meaning clear? Without Sanskrit quotation, if I tell you management approach to India, that does not mean anything. So the word they have told you, why you are managing the things. Reason according to Indian management, everyone is expected to do their work. Not for success. It will be automatically coming and going. But you should aim at success. Not for money alone. Not for position alone. Not for enjoyment alone. But beyond that, everybody is expected to do some work. So that fellow is doing that work, keeping the dharmic mulya, the value of dharma to the top. So in Indian approach to management, we consider that universally every human being and every non-human being, animals, plants, everyone is expected to do the work. So we are doing our work. And when I am working as a professor, I keep the dharma of the professor. That's the Indian approach. I keep the dharma of the professor. What is the dharma of professor? Achinoti cha shastrarthan shishyan sadhayate sudhi swayam acharati chaiva saha acharya iti smrita. As a serious professor, every bit of the knowledge that I am transferring to you, I am not talking about me, I am talking about the management knowledge. So, as a serious manager or professor, whatever I teach, I should learn it thoroughly. It should go deep into the core of my mind and brain, analyze it scientifically, inform it scientifically, after myself following them. If one of the professors come here and say, you should keep your time. If 2 o'clock is the lecture, everybody should come at 2 o'clock. Suppose the professor himself comes at 2:20, then that word goes out of the way. People cannot be built upon that out of way words. So words are very important. Deeds are very important. Thoughts are very important. Approach is very important. 4 things. First thing, yourself, your body is important for management. Second thing, your mind is important. Third thing, your words are important. Fourth thing, your work is important. 4, yourself, your mind, your words, your work. These all the 4 are part of Indian explanation. One more is there in Indian explanation, which we say Panja Shuddhi. For a manager, he should have first himself as the person. look of a manager, appearance of a manager, approach of a manager, analytical capability of a manager, and all-round personality of a manager. That is what we call Shariram, Sharira Shuddhi. Second one, mind, smiling face, smiling approach, pleasant way of presenting the things, and everything. Mentally you are stabilized. In managing every situation, your mind is important. After taking MBA and you are going as a trainee, everybody will be watching you how you are handling the situation. And psychological analysis is very, very important. When you are told to solve one problem, halfway that fellow will tell to solve another problem. When that reaches halfway, he will tell another problem. About 5-6 problems will be given to you and you will be asked to solve that. What naturally will happen? You will get nervous. Simply you will get nervous. The other fellow, the psychologist, will be watching you. How much extent you will be becoming nervous now? He will be going on. So mental stability. The moment you become nervous, your cholesterol will increase. Your BP will increase. Your heartbeat will increase. And your heart will become a burden for yourself. So, one thing, a managerial look for you. Second thing, a mental stability, stabilized mind for handling the thing. And then words everywhere. I would like to stress to say this one. Now, at higher level, outside India, if you are given an appointment as a lecturer or professor, 2 professors will come and conduct the interview after the written test, and they will ask you so many questions. 2 professors. After that, they will be very jolly. They will say, you will be here in this university for 30 days. You are walking, you are eating, you are talking, your behavior, your facial expression, your dress, your neatness, everything will be watched for 30 days. I am sure many of you will be doing that. And for the 30 days you are under interview, not for 1 hour, 2 hours. Generally what is happening here, that fellow will be called, he will be sitting there. If somebody is there to recommend you, our minister or MLA or MP or somebody is there, already you are inside the college or inside the university. But there it cannot be possible. If you are given the position of a manager, for 1 month you are put under analysis, how you talk, how you behave, how you eat food. So what I just wanted to convey you, that world over people are changing. Even about few months back when I came here, the Madras municipality was, the corporation was cleaned by local people. Yesterday I came to know that Madras corporation is cleaned by Singapore people. The total cleaning is given to Singapore contract. So situation is changing. Like that, when you are going for a management interview, every bit of us, every bit of you, that will be under analysis. So your psychology will be analyzed. Your words will be analyzed. Vak Shuddhi is very important. Sharira Shuddhi, Manas Shuddhi, Vak Shuddhi, word. Every word how you are talking. Even now it is so happening that your shake hand will be analyzed. I am not exaggerating. I am telling you literally this is what happened. And I, in University of Alberta, I reached Edmonton at 11:40. Outside temperature is minus 40 degree. And my professor received me. I gave a very loose shake hand. My professor said, Gopalakrishnan, Dr. Gopal, you should be very active here. And I asked him, what made you to tell this, sir? He said, your shake hand. Because I gave a loose shake hand. When you are giving shake hand, it should be rigid. So, even shake hand is analyzed. That is the word now. So, every word uttered by you, every thought that makes you positive and negative,